Hello there. Let's play a full game of Castellion using all the rules. The Book of Rules calls this the expert version, but I like to call it the full game. Furthermore, we're going to have this guy participate, which I believe these are called variants when you use this figure. There's one of these figures in all of the Universe games. This right here is the Menace. He is going to be in play using the hardest variant, which again I call the full game, called Unnamable Horror. When we draw a black bordered tile, he will haunt one of the highest tower in our castle. So what that pretty much means is you're going to see me losing this game. That is my prediction. Let's get started. Oh, good lord. Actually, that's good. Right off the bat, you have to discard all the tiles if you have 4 or fewer. If you have none, you simply get rid of the traitor without effect. So that traitor showed up way too early, at least for his purposes. I'm glad to have him out of the way. A little chameleon action, a little juggler action. Let's just get a foundation going and work on some towers to see if we can see what attacks are coming in. I can place that there because it is a foundation, so maybe that can later be a bastion. Oh, but then it won't be a tower. All right, let's do that. A little seer. Hello, seer. Always happy to have those guys out. Good. We're halfway towards building a juggler tower. Oh, good lord. We don't have anything we can swap out, so we'll just do that and sort of pretend that's working towards a bastion. All right. So do that. Our foundation is complete, so we got that. Oh, good lord, seriously? All right, what this means now is that this guy lives here. Furthermore, this goes there. We're halfway towards activating the assault without even knowing what it is. We cannot place anything adjacent to him. We can move him, but we can't move anything adjacent to him either, and he won't be part of any formation. So, all right, see how things go, and we can never destroy that tile. A pyro. All right, so destroy one, move one. I'd kind of like to get this out of the way, but you can't destroy a tile so that it breaks your castle into 2 parts. So let's just put this into play, all right? Well, it has to be shoot a monkey. All right, this does not look good. Oh, shoot. Since we're on the verge of revealing this, we're going to have to work our way through our loyal factions. Yeah, try to get a... So we know none of these is going to be a traitor. All right, I'm going to do something dangerous. I'm going to discard this in order to draw 4 tiles from here and hope one of them is not a traitor. And then hopefully it'll give us some options. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, good. Unfortunately, it's not going to let us finish a tower. Furthermore, it's going to interfere with the tower. All right, let's do a juggler. We're going to play this juggler to switch the position of 2 tiles. Can you juggle an unnamable horror? Let me double check that. I believe you can. Yes, you can move the tile because a pyro also lets you do it. So we're going to juggle him down there and just hope that no earthworms come along. Because if you recall, the earthworm assault destroys the bottom of your foundation. All right, so that, and then now we can work on that towards a tower. That won't go there. This, however, can go there. And I'm going to discard this and draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we do, well, there we go. Oh my god, I think we've just lost the game. All right, let's place, it's not going to even matter if we get a tower going. Yeah, I don't even know, I'm now showing you a loss, so I can't place that there. It doesn't really matter. No matter what we activate, we're going to need 2 of some formation. Let's see, could we get 2 bastions? No. All right, well, actually, desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's do this. Let's place this guy, burn 1, move 1, right? That's not going to help too much. All right, burn one, move one. I will shoot a monkey. Burn this. No, dadgummit. I don't want to move. Burn one and move one. This is terrible. There. Now I'm going to play this to draw 2 more tiles, because you can draw when you discard a seer for its power, you then take 4 tiles. Yeah, and this will be the end of us. All right, so that doesn't give us any. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and lay down and die. That goes there. Here comes the assault. What does us in? Behemoths. A couple of behemoths. If we had had bastions, we could have survived. Or if we had it where we could discard 16 tiles and still have an intact foundation, we would have survived. Neither of those is the case. And this little guy was kind of the least of our problems. He is invariably going to show up early. I say invariably. There are 3 of these in any game. And you cannot bribe them. You know what? I don't know when he'll show up. He might show up later. But at any rate, when he shows up early, you're stuck with him for the rest of the game. That didn't really do us in. Just not getting enough towers did us in. So there you go. That's what happens when you play the expert variant. You tend to lose more quickly. But if and when, maybe when you ever win, it makes victory all the sweeter. So I wish you the best of luck getting there. Frankly, I've never won using the unnamable horror variant.